This is our portable radio. We have our on-off button, our channel selector, our antenna, and then our actual facial buttons. We've got our side to side, our menu, our back, OK buttons, and then our 1 through 9, 0, star, pound, P1, P2, and then on our side we have our side 1, side 2, side 3 buttons, and our push to talk button. Our first thing to do when we get the radio is to turn it on. We'll rotate our volume knob button until the radio physically turns on with the confirmation beep. It should come on Zone A, normal. Once our radio is on, we have a few sets of features that we can use. Our first feature is accessed through our menu screen. Now we can go through our contact list. We've got our scan to scan talk groups, our zones, our messaging, call logs, and our basic utilities on the radio itself. Our next feature is the contact list. Contact list is similar to a contact list on a cell phone. We'll access this by pressing a short press on side button 3, or we can access it by using the menu feature and going directly into contacts as well. This is important to know because this is how you can send text messages or call alerts once you select the radio you want to send a message to or send a status of. Our next feature is sending a message. Now we can actually go through the menu screen, scroll through over to messages, click OK. We've got our inbox. We can write, send a quick text message from stored messages in the system, send items, or view our drafts. Next we'll choose write. We can type on this radio very similar to typing on a cell phone by pushing the buttons until we get the characters we want to use to create our test message. In this case, we can keep pressing our buttons, and then when we're done we can hit OK. At which point we'll have a send option, and then we can send it to the radio we're looking to send our message to. We can also send a quick message by using a stored message in the system. In a similar fashion, we'll hit send, we'll find our group or radio, and send the message that way as well. In order to open a gate, our first step is to change the channel to channel 15 by using the rotary knob on top until it shows gates on the screen. We'll then use the P1 button to access telemetry control and hold down the P1 until it reads gate control and then message sent. At this point, the gate should now be opening. The P2 button is used for talk around. Talk around is used when the system is not available and you need to use a direct radio-to-radio communications. To access talk around, you'll use a short press of the P2 button to turn talk around on, at which point you can communicate with other radios in the area that are also on talk around. When the system becomes available again, you'll push P2 for a short duration again to turn the talk around off. The top red button next to the channel selector is our emergency button. To activate, we'll use a short press, at which point we will send an alarm. You will see an alarm sent successful. To cancel the alarm, we'll push the same button for a longer duration of a few seconds. When the portable receives an alarm from another radio, we'll do a similar function by hitting the back button and then a long press on the red button. That will clear out the emergency notification.